Okay, so if you've ever had that, that heavy feeling, knowing success supposedly means working harder, but all you get is stress, missed moments, burnout,
Yeah.
well, you're ready for what we're digging into today.
Right, that whole hustle culture thing. It's
Yeah.
exactly what pushed the author we're looking at, Chillstar '08, to make a change.
The big change, yeah.
Huge. The realization was real freedom isn't about more work. It's about smarter systems,
Hmm.
automated ones.
All right, let's unpack that. This blueprint. Our goal here is to get past the story and pull out the actual repeatable system.
Hmm.
Because this author, Chillstar '08, a wife, mom, grandmother, started with zero digital background, apparently claims she found digital freedom with just a phone and Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So we need to figure out these pillars she talks about, wealth, time, and health, and how the strategy hits each one.
And what's really interesting is the claim behind it all.
Yeah.
That it uses these done-for-you systems.
Yeah.
No tech genius needed, no big pile of cash to start, no posting constantly online. That's the core thing to look at. Can structure
Yeah.
really beat pure hustle?
Okay, so if we accept that premise, the first step has to be getting that structure, right? A starting point.
Exactly. Which brings us to pillar one, wealth freedom.
Yeah, let's get into that. Because normally you think online business, you think invent something totally new, a complicated service.
Right, and that's where people often trip up. The author argues against reinventing the wheel.
Okay.
The insight is that the learning curve, building an audience, branding, sales,
Yeah.
that's the killer. So the first move, get a proven system that's already built.
And the specific system mentioned over and over is the Ultimate Branding Course, UBC. But let's think function, not just name. What does it do for a beginner?
Well, it's basically the all-in-one knowledge base. Stops you chasing every new shiny thing.
Mm-hmm.
It teaches branding, content, strategy, step by step. Puts it all in order so you learn the right things at the right time. Standardizes the approach.
Makes sense. Get the skills first. But here's where, this is the really interesting part, the money part that makes it attractive. It's built around master resale rights, MRR.
That's the lever. Yeah. And it's crucial to understand this isn't affiliate marketing.
How so?
With affiliate stuff, you get a commission, right? Maybe 20%, maybe 50% if you're lucky.
Okay.
With MRR, the license on a digital product like this UBC course lets the person who buys it resell that exact same product and keep 100% of the profit every single time.
Wait, 100%?
100%.
Okay, that definitely changes the math, but it sounds almost too good. There has to be a catch, right? What's the trade-off compared to just getting an affiliate commission?
That's a fair question.
Hmm.
The trade-off is usually responsibility.
Ah.
See, the original creator handles the big updates, but the MRR reseller. You're off in the front line for customer questions, handling the sales process, managing your own sales funnel.
So more involved than just sharing a link.
It's a bit more involved, yeah. You're basically the vendor for your sales of that product.
Yeah.
Requires a bit more engagement.
Got it. Good context. Okay, so UBC is the training, MRR is the money engine. What about automation? Because if you're just answering customer emails all day, that's not freedom. How do you make it passive?
Right. The sources are really clear on this. Passive needs automation. The example given is the Legacy Builders program.
Okay, another specific name. Functionally, what is it?
Functionally, think of it as a ready-made, high-converting sales funnel system.
Ah, okay.
Its job is to take that branding knowledge from UBC and plug it into something that makes sales happen automatically, even when you're sleeping or, at the beach.
Okay, so that handles the making money while you sleep part.
Yeah.
We've covered the money mechanics, the training, the sales structure. Now let's hit pillar 2, time freedom. We know funnels help automate sales, but what about creating content? That feels like a black hole for time. You can't be free if you're manually posting everywhere all day long.
Absolutely not. And the author's point is you don't need to be everywhere. You just need to be really efficient where you are. Maximize one piece of effort. Get it to do the work of many. It's this idea of a 1 to N content multiplier.
Okay, multiplying content and the tool for that.
The one specified is repurpose.io.
Right.
This is huge for saving time.
Right. Tell me how it works. How does it solve that cross-posting headache?
It's pretty neat, actually. You decide where you want to create your main content. Maybe it's a YouTube video, maybe a quick TikTok.
Okay.
Repurpose.io automatically grabs that content, then it reformats it, right sizes, tags, everything for all your other platforms. Instagram Reels, Pinterest, Facebook, wherever you set it up.
It's like having a virtual assistant who just handles formatting and scheduling 24/7 for cheap.
That's a great way to put it, yeah. It basically does that repetitive grunt work.
That completely changes things. You could maybe just focus on making one good piece of content a day, or even less.
Exactly. Frees you up to think about quality, about strategy, instead of just copy-pasting all day.
Okay, huge time saver. Now, once you've got these systems running, making money, saving time, the source brings up protecting it all. Digital security.
Yeah, because once you build this digital empire, you need insurance for it.
What's the non-negotiable policy here, according to the author?
Protecting the actual assets. Your
Hmm.
files, your photos, your course videos, customer lists, all of it.
Makes sense.
The specific tool mentioned is Got Backup.
Hmm.
Functionally, it's just automatic backup. If your computer dies, your cloud storage glitches,
You don't lose everything.
exactly, your business assets are safe. And that gives you peace of mind, which is also part of time freedom, really. Knowing a tech hiccup won't wipe you out.
Okay, that makes total sense. Which brings us to the third pillar. And this is one that, sometimes gets pushed aside by the money guys, but Chillstar '08 really insists on it. Health freedom.
Crucial.
Why is focusing on wealth and time sort of useless if you ignore your own wellness?
Because, as the author puts it, success means nothing if you're running on empty. It's the holistic view. If you're burnt out, mentally foggy, physically exhausted, you can't sustain the business, you can't handle issues, you can't even create good content, even with the time savings. Your energy is the real foundation.
So if MRUBC covers wealth and repurpose.io helps with time, health needs its own strategy too. To fight that entrepreneurial burnout, what's the approach detailed there?
The focus has to be on sustainable energy and foundational health, not just like quick fixes like tons of coffee.
Okay.
The approach mentioned uses LiveGood for daily nutrition, like greens and energy support. The principle is simple. Fuel your body properly with good quality stuff. Organic ingredients to support your brain, your energy levels, so you can actually do the work long term.
So again, looking at the function, not necessarily endorsing a brand. The idea is consistent. High quality nutrition is vital for someone running their own show. The author liked the super greens plus reds combo. What's the strategic plus of that kind of supplement?
Strategically, it's about avoiding the crash. The sugar rush and burn, the caffeine jitters, and then the slump.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Daily greens and reds, the idea is they support digestion, immune health, and give you a steady, natural energy boost. Keeps you sharp and resilient enough to manage everything without just collapsing from fatigue.
And there's even a smarter systems angle to the wellness part too, right? A financial model?
Yeah, kind of circles back. The source mentions the Live Good membership is pretty cheap, like $9.95 a month.
Okay.
And that gives member pricing big savings on their products. So it's integrating that efficiency mindset even into how you buy your health stuff. Find the smart way to get quality fuel.
Okay, wow. So we've got these three pillars: wealth, time, health, and specific systems tied to each. Let's try and pull it all together. For you listening, if you're trying to follow this path, the author sums it up with a simple freedom formula. What's that final takeaway?
It really comes down to feeling empowered and just doing it consistently. She says, you don't need permission. You just need a plan.
Simple enough.
Yeah. Start with one system, like UBC for the skills. Use the financial engine, MRR. Automate the time-consuming stuff with something like repurpose.io. Protect your work with Got Backup. And fuel yourself with a solid wellness strategy. Then just keep going. Let the results speak to themselves.
Okay, we've talked function, but let's just quickly list those 5 core components again. The Freedom Starter Checklist from Chillstar '08, just to lock it in.
Right? First, skill acquisition. Get a solid course like UBC, learn the ropes properly, branding, sales structure, minimize that learning curve.
Second.
Financial lever. Use master resell rights. Aim for that 100% profit potential.
Third.
Automated deployment. Set up a funnel system like Legacy Builders that works for you even when you're offline. Passive income.
Fourth.
Time multiplier. Use an automation tool like repurpose.io. Turn one piece of content into many. Save those hours.
And fifth, the foundation.
Sustainability strategy. Build a wellness routine. Use something like the Live Good approach. Keep your energy up. Avoid burnout.
So looking at the whole picture, Chillstar '08's approach, faceless marketing, MRR, beginner-friendly tools, it's all designed to create that soft life, right? Financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom.
Exactly. It's a whole system. Because if one part is weak, your health, your finances, your time, it drags the others down. They all depend on each other.
Which leads perfectly into our final thought, something for you to consider based directly on the source material. The author asked her audience, where is your focus this season? Health, wealth, or peace of mind.
And that really makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For you, listening right now, starting this journey, those three areas are linked. But which one is your real bottleneck today?
Right. Is it that you absolutely need the money first, so the business automation is priority one?
Or are you maybe so burnt out already that you actually need to fix the wellness part first, just to have the energy to build anything?
Because even the best done-for-you system still needs you to run it. Your energy, your focus, figuring out which pillar needs shoring up first.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably where your own digital freedom story really begins.